go, go, go! Let's do this.
Yo, what is going on, you guys? This is Gaming What's On. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I want to go ahead and share some great news with you guys for Modern Warfare, because as you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail of the video, supply drops are not going to be coming to Modern Warfare ever, according to Activision themselves. Now, when it comes down to the whole idea of supply drops not being in Modern Warfare, this was circulating as a rumor for the past few days within the Call of Duty community and on the internet, but I decided not to make a video about it because, once again, they were just rumors at the time, and I really wanted to report news like this when it's actually confirmed by Activision or Infinity Ward themselves. And well, guess what? We finally got Activision to confirm that this is true and that the microtransaction systems can actually be consumer friendly for once within the Call of Duty franchise, starting with Modern Warfare. Now, let's go ahead and talk about everything related to this topic and also go over everything that Activision has shared with us and confirmed about how the microtransaction system is going to work within this game. So let's go ahead and talk about the first thing that's on my list here, and that is Activision claims that weapons in Modern Warfare will be earned through gameplay only, and Infinity Ward also went ahead and confirmed this as well. So it looks like that we will have the system that we had back in Infinite Warfare, where whenever a new DLC weapon is added to the game, it's locked behind a challenge that can be completed through gameplay. So for example, if they decide to add the ACR as like a DLC weapon, right? Well, it might say something like get 20 long shot medals with an assault rifle to unlock this new ACR assault rifle. So something along the lines of that, right? Something that was very, very similar to that of Infinite Warfare, which is very, very good news to me. That basically means that content creators like me and casual players like you guys who are probably watching this video will get their hands on the weapons as soon as possible. So once again, amazing news right there. Next, Activision also stated that supply drops or loot boxes will never be coming to Modern Warfare. Instead, Modern Warfare will have a battle pass system that will feature cosmetic items only, and players can earn bonus COD points by playing the game. So no, you guys, you did not hear that wrong. This is coming straight from Activision themselves. When you go through this new battle pass, you will be able to earn Call of Duty points, the same Call of Duty points that have always been in the store for every single Call of Duty game for these past few years, where you had to buy it with real money. That can now be earned through the battle pass while actually putting in time to the game. So in a way, when it comes down to buying stuff from the shop, if they ever do have a shop, you can actually go ahead and participate in that without having to actually put in real life money. So that's amazing news to hear. And then when it comes down to this battle pass, it will have both a free stream of content as well as a premium pass that players can pay for, similar to that of Fortnite. But once again, weapons will still be unlocked through gameplay only, and that it will not be locked behind this battle pass system. Now, to me, this is actually a very smart move, and I don't know why they didn't implement this idea with Black Ops 4, because if you have two sets of streams, right, where one is free and one is a premium stream where you get more of an exclusive content or stream of content, right, people will actually want to buy that, and people will actually probably want to participate in something like that, right? So in a way, that would have made them more money and have fans to not backlash towards the game as much versus adding a whole reserve system within the game. So I don't know, that's just my opinion. I'm glad that they're actually following this method when it comes down to Modern Warfare, and I feel like it's going to be way better than Black Ops 4 at the end of the day. Now, once again, the battle pass will launch during the start of each season, which basically is a new event in Modern Warfare. And when it comes down to this new microtransaction system, well, I can't really call it new, but you get the point, right? Like a more refined version of the battle pass system that's coming to Modern Warfare. Treyarch also acknowledged this news and this new system that's coming to the game by saying that this is great news for the community today from at Call of Duty, starting with Modern Warfare. Now, I want you guys to look at these keywords here. It says starting with Modern Warfare. So does that mean that this new system that they're trying to implement that's more consumer friendly is going to be applied to more future games, such as maybe Black Ops 5 in 2020 or the Black Ops reboot, whatever the game's going to be in 2020, and so on and so forth? I don't know. Maybe it can. And honestly, if that's the case, then Call of Duty is actually heading towards the right direction. And then when it comes down to the battle pass, it's actually not going to be available on launch because Infinity Ward are focusing on making this game a more better experience for us on day one, and they really want us players to be able to grind the game out for whatever they have to offer, like I said, during the launch of this game. Also, a man by the name of Joe COD, who also works at Infinity Ward, went ahead and shared that day one is about the grind, and that there is a ton of content to grind through. So basically what I'm getting from this is that we're going to be having a lot of things to do during the launch of this game, and it's all going to be tied in with putting the time into the game itself, so actual gameplay time, and that is amazing. Actually rewarding players for playing your game is something that has always been successful, and honestly it should have never left any sort of video game franchise, right? Not just Call of Duty, but anything out there that basically has replaced this ideology with RNG loot boxes or anything like that. We need to go back to the times where players actually feel rewarded for playing the game, and this is the step in that direction. So I'm really glad to hear this coming from Infinity Ward and Activision themselves. Now, after hearing all of this, right, I'm pretty sure most of you guys are probably sitting there thinking, well, this is too good to be true, or that you probably can't even believe your own ears. But this is true. It is coming from Activision. But that makes me wonder, right, where did this all come from, and why suddenly change the microtransaction systems within Modern Warfare? Because according to the Gaming Revolution, who is a very credible leaker within the Call of Duty community and has a very good track record, he said that the system that they had originally in Modern Warfare had supply drops. It had like a salvage system that Infinite Warfare did and all that kind of stuff, right? But it seems like that last minute they went ahead and decided that nope, they don't want to do that, and instead they want to have a battle pass that is consumer friendly and basically make the game in a way where people aren't going to get mad at it for its microtransaction systems. So once again, why did they go ahead and do this? Well, apparently according to Charlie Intel, which for some reason they went ahead and removed this tweet, but they went ahead and said that the Activision president, whose name is Rob Kostich, I believe, recently referred to the company as Microtransactivision in a recent meeting because of the reputation they have gotten within the community as of right now. So the fact that the Activision president himself is wanting to change the reputation of his own company and actually move in a direction where players can be satisfied with their games and not get mad over the MTX systems, that right there is probably the strongest piece of evidence that we have where we can sit here and basically say, you know what, we might actually get a consumer friendly system when it comes to the microtransactions within Modern Warfare. And on top of that, when it comes down to this system, they're saying things like, yeah, it's going to be cosmetic items only, and things like that, right? Which we've heard before. But honestly, if they're saying that supply drops are never going to be in the game, what's the worst that can happen, right? They can take the weapons and put them into the battle pass system behind the premium pass, which is still not as bad as supply drops, because at least it's not RNG, and at least you'll know exactly when you'll be earning that weapon. And here's the thing, they're saying that supply drops will never come to Modern Warfare, right? Well, if they go ahead and decide to add it into the game, and Infinity Ward, I don't know if you'll be listening to this video or not because I'm still a small YouTuber, but just in case you are, if you guys are making this bold statement where supply drops are not coming to the game, then you better not add them to the game. Otherwise, the backlash you will receive will be 10 times more worse than Black Ops 4 got, and you don't want to have that on your head, especially since Infinite Warfare and Ghosts really wasn't as well received amongst the fans. And on top of that, you're probably going to cause people to lose faith in Call of Duty altogether, and I'm sure that won't be the case because Activision themselves are supporting you guys and giving you the green light on making a consumer friendly system, so that shouldn't be a problem. But once again, if they add supply drops into this game after saying that they will never be coming to the game, yeah, that right there is something that I don't even want to imagine, because like I said, the backlash they will get will be insane. But overall, you guys, my thoughts about this is that I'm super excited for Modern Warfare. Now, I'm actually looking forward to a much more brighter future with this game and for the Call of Duty franchise, seeing how Activision themselves want to go ahead and make a more consumer friendly system, so once again they can go ahead and kind of bring more positivity to their reputation. Like I said, you guys, this is great news at the end of the day, and it's about time that Activision finally listened to their consumers and the player base that played their games every single day all year long, and hopefully in the end they still go ahead and make enough money off of this game so that they can be satisfied, so that it teaches them a lesson as well, that hey, you can have a microtransaction system within your game that's consumer friendly and still be able to make enough off of your game without sacrificing the quality of the enjoyment that fans have towards playing the game. And not gonna lie, you guys, even though this isn't Modern Warfare related, this news is actually getting me excited once again for something like even Call of Duty 2020, because after Treyarch, had their mishap with Black Ops 4 and the microtransactions within that game, I was kind of skeptical of Call of Duty 2020, seeing how they were going to take over, and was worried that that game was probably going to be flooded with just as much MTX as BO4 was. But who knows, if Modern Warfare goes successfully with this new microtransaction system, then Black Ops 5 or whatever Call of Duty 2020 might be can actually save Treyarch from going down as one of those greedy and egregious developers when compared to all the other developing studios. Now, with that said, you guys, that's pretty much all I have for you guys in today's video. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below, because I'm pretty sure a lot of things are going through your guys' mind Should we still be skeptical even though the president of Activision says he wants to make a more consumer-friendly system for Modern Warfare, and that they even stated that supply drops will never come to the game? Even with all that said, should we still be pessimistic? Should we still try to be cautious and keep our eyes open just in case there might be a catch to all of this? Because at the end of the day, we have been kind of, tricked and deceived many times when it comes to stuff like this. So I don't know. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, but regardless, I'm psyched to hear that Activision finally came out and addressed this issue head on so that everybody in the community knows exactly what's going on and their thoughts. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon so you'll never miss an upload, and follow me on my social media accounts to stay connected. Links will all be in the description below, and I will go ahead and talk to you guys in the next one. So take care of yourselves and bye.